I got greedy, and so I decided there was another way of earning money. A less honest way, but effective nonetheless. A gold digger.
Kill yourself. Do it.
Okay, I understand how My Story anime can and is cringe, but we need to power through this.
It's torture, Maddie. I can't.
We need to suffer through this so others don't have to.
No, 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 no.
Jesse, we need to suffer
No.
through this so others don't have
No,
to.
no, 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 no.
Jesse,
No, 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 no.
we have
Maddie,
to suffer through
no.
this.
Maddie.
If we don't warn them about these videos, who will? These
Maddie, I
just
think
died. We have to do this so other people won't suffer. God fucking damn it, please.
My Story animated is too bad. I can't.
Jesse, it's 12 minutes.
Oh my god, it's 12 minutes? That's even worse.
Jesse, come on.
Don't make the video, please.
Wait, what'd you get? What'd you get?
I got the marijuana.
Wait, does that mean you have the ability to suffer through it?
Yeah.
Okay, people who put only, like, just so many fuck tons of ads on YouTube, they need to at least say in the description, I care about money, or that one Keemstar rant, you know that one Keemstar rant, where he went, I only care about money, that's it, fuck the fans. You know that one from Keemstar?
Yeah.
By the way, Keemstar's hilarious as fuck. He might be an asshole, but he's hilarious.
I blew out.
Let's get right into this.
Let's get right into the news.
It was just my parents, my Uncle Alfred, and me, as always. Don't think it was a sad birthday
uncle
party for me. It was all I had ever known. So I was as happy as I could be. What did you wish for, champ? Asked my dad while cutting the cake for all of us.
Who the fuck cuts cake like that?
I said. I didn't mean to make them feel bad, and I was happily surprised when my mom grinned and nodded at my uncle.
Yeah, the dad is definitely getting cucked.
Please, take a second to hit that like and subscribe button.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Let's subscribe. Oh wait, I already just said this. Okay. Wait.
I have.
Fuck. Okay, you know, fuck this.
I haven't even smoked it.
So you know when a new crazy story is out. What are you so smiley about, Mom?
What's in your uncle's pants?
I asked her. Elias,
your uncle.
Why don't you open up your uncle's gift? She asked me in return.
Is my in a box?
My Uncle Alf placed a rectangular box in front of me.
Is that a real name?
It was pretty small.
Just watch it be a dildo.
To find a pair.
Dick in a box.
I looked back and forth between my parents and my uncle.
Boy, stop hating.
My eyes are fine.
Blind-ass
Why should I
motherfucker.
wear glasses? I asked them. My uncle took the glasses from me and showed them to me from every angle.
4 eyes, 4 eyes. Oh fuck, I have to pee.
I designed these puppies a while ago, Eli. They filter it out, he said.
What do they filter out? The evil 5G network towers?
Took me a second to catch
Wait, what? What did he say?
my eyes.
We're missing plot because you're screaming.
I was born with a rare while ago, Eli. They filter it out, he said. It took me a second to catch what he meant.
Powers. I
They
think
could
he might
fix
be
my
stupid or
eyes?
something.
You see, I was born with a rare condition.
You blind? Yes, I am.
Or curse, as I like to call it. Because it had caused me nothing but trouble and hardship.
Well, I'm gonna assume he's gay then.
My parents told me that when I was born, the doctor who delivered me cried harder than I did the first time. Because she couldn't bear to see me cry.
Oh shit. Looks like we got an ugly baby on our hands.
They say she wouldn't let go of me, saying I was hers. My dad finally got a hold of me and gave me back to my mom. Someone came to get the doctor out of the room, but when the nurses came to check on me, they all had the same reaction as the doctor.
Retard!
Retard!
They tried to snatch me out of my mom's arms.
Are we sure they're in a hospital and not at Planned Parenthood?
My parents had to fight people off just to take me home. Anyone who looked into my eyes, they became obsessed.
Obsessed with this dick.
My parents soon realized it wasn't safe for me to be seen.
Damn, that's an ugly baby.
I've never experienced it myself because the only people I've met face to face are relatives. And it doesn't work on them. I've simply always trusted my parents when they say I can't go outside.
Wow, you follow all orders so blindly you'd make a great Nazi. Haha, what an idiot.
You mean I can finally? I asked in disbelief.
Jesse, what do you think about the situation so far?
This is... retarded.
I feel like you're kind of giving them a little too much credit. Retarded people still have basic brain function. This is
Okay,
this is monkeys on a typewriter.
The story is not real.
No, what are you talking about? People all the time are born with magic powers, just like.
What if they're I bet their parents told them that story.
Wait, who's stupid
To
enough
make them not
believe
go
this?
outside. I literally feel like his parents are trying to keep him from the outside world.
Yeah, what are they? My mom? By the way, you gotta love the animation. They have the worst of both worlds. Usually there's two styles of animation, high detail but not many frames, or low detail and many frames. These guys opt for neither and have low detail and very few frames. That way they can crank out these shit fests like there's no tomorrow. Let's get back into it.
If they work, you
They
can
look like
go to
bees.
school, said my dad, squeezing my shoulder.
Thank you.
I can go
I
to
had
school?
wanted
No
this
way.
forever. I had never been to school, or to a
Retard.
party, or to anything, really. I was 17 and had never seen a girl I wasn't related to. Not in real life.
Hey, I know that's the third incest joke I've made this video, and I just wanted to say, I don't really care. Let's get on with it.
I put the glasses on and everything looked the same to me, which I was glad for. I was kinda scared they would distort my vision.
Are you blind?
We have to try them out. It's the only way to know if they work, said my uncle. I was so nervous. I was
Bet his uncle
shaking.
wants to try
It was
him out.
cold and dark outside. Because my uncle said
Yeah.
it was better to try them out at night,
Yeah, do
just
it at
in
night,
case they
so
didn't
you can
work.
see.
So
Yeah.
that people
Yeah,
would
better
see my
use his
eyes.
hands before
My
testing
mom
them
looked
out.
worried, but my dad threw an arm over her
Time to
shoulders
twist
and
the
calmed her
secret
down.
knob. What you're seeing isn't her calming down, it's more of a freeze reflex she learned in childhood from getting unwanted attention from a sexual abuser.
We'll be back soon, said my Uncle Elf.
And they were never seen again.
He put a hand on my
5
shoulder
to
and we
15.
walked
Oh,
out
fuck,
onto the street.
fuck,
We
fuck.
walked a couple blocks. We saw a few people and they didn't have any reaction to seeing my eyes with glasses on.
Wow, if this guy had any more suspicion, he actually might become a rational person.
But my uncle said we should try in better lighting. We saw a corner store.
Why
and
does
walked
he have his arm
maybe
around
going
him?
myself to buy a candy
Go
and test
back.
out the glasses with whoever was behind the
Oh
cash
my
register.
God.
I walked in and did a double take because there was a girl behind the cash register.
In a Hooters uniform.
Just my luck. The
It's a girl! It's a girl! Oh!
first girl I ever saw, and she was absolute.
We can see the reasons. Two big reasons why he's interested in her.
At least it's not like the last animators where they literally drew the nipples.
I can see the nipples. Oh my god, I forgot about that. They drew the nipples on. They made the clothes. I was like, they literally went to editing and made the clothes see-through so you could see the nipples.
Gorgeous. She smiled at me when I walked in.
Okay, what you think is gorgeous is really just blood rushing to your penis.
I gave her an awkward smile back and then just looked down at the floor.
Can you fucking imagine what that would look like in real life? Some weirdo creep just walks into a store, looks at your boobs, and then just starts disgruffedly walking away like,
I browsed the aisles, sneaking glances at her when I could.
I'm a weirdo.
She wasn't looking back at me, so I guess
I know, like,
the
that's what I
glasses
do,
worked.
but like when other guys do it, it's
Great,
creepy.
I thought. The one moment when I want my eyes to do the thing, they don't.
Wow. 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 Retard alert. Retard alert. Take the glasses off then.
I grabbed a candy bar.
It's
and
the first
shyly
girl
walked up
he's
to her.
met.
I placed it on the counter between us and glanced at
Candy
it.
bar.
My palms were sweaty.
Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already.
Is that all? She
Spaghetti.
asked. Her
Mom,
voice
spaghetti,
was
he's
like
nervous.
honey. I nodded because I couldn't get a word out.
Well, considering how stupid you are, you probably live in America. And in America, we have something called free speech. So by not practicing free speech, that makes you a double moron.
I haven't
Retard.
seen you around here before. Are you new in town? She asked me when she was getting my change.
Oh yes, because
You've
they keep
probably
track of
seen me
everyone they see
before,
at
you just don't
7-Elevens.
remember, I muttered. I think I'd remember those eyes.
Am I the only one who never pays any fucking attention to eyes or eye color? Like, I just never noticed that.
She smiled. I could feel myself blushing a little. Totally
Yeah,
embarrassing.
those brown spots.
She told me to have a good night as I
Without
left,
pupils.
and I muttered a you too. My uncle was waiting outside.
You both have done such a good job today. Don't see why you couldn't give yourself a little reward.
But the smile on his face told me he had seen everything.
He's a pervert, I knew it.
He gave me a playful punch on the arm and said, "Bet you wish the glasses didn't work right now."
Hey, I got a pair of glasses. We'll find out where I can put them.
I chuckled and we walked home. I asked him a million questions about what it was like going to a real school because soon enough it would be my first day.
Wait, that's the same animation. That's the same animation as
high
before.
School a week after my birthday.
Right.
I walked in and was immediately approached by a guy my age.
He looks like a background character from Star Trek.
He looked kind of geeky, but
like
he was
Spock.
chill.
He looks like
he was asked to show me around because we had most classes together.
Star Trek Shaggy.
He showed me all the important places, told me certain things about certain people.
Yeah, you see Veronica over there? She's my girlfriend. She just doesn't know it yet. And if you get near her, I'll fucking cut your tongue off and feed it to my rats.
And told me which teachers not to mess with.
Oh yeah, I'm actually gay.
It was all intimidating, but at the same time, I was incredibly hyped to be there. Hyped.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Hyped. The guy's name was Josh, and I spent most of the day following him around.
Josh fight.
When we went to the cafeteria for lunch, school got even better.
What I do?
Guess who I saw sitting on a table? The girl from the corner store.
God.
Josh almost had to pick my jaw off the floor for me.
The type of guys who fall in love with girls at the first sight are the same type of guys to simp for a girl who's basically a 4 out of 10.
He grabbed my arm and sat me down.
Hey, only his uncle is allowed to grab his arm.
Awooga.
Ooh.
Down at a table nearby. He started asking me what it was like to be homeschooled.
Did you know that ara backwards is ara?
When the girl from the corner store walked up to us. "Hey, you," she smiled at me. "I didn't catch your name the other day." I said my name was
Honorary nigga?
Yes, and she told me her name was Angelica.
What a perfect name for him to spank to her pubic hairs.
It seemed fitting because she looked like an angel.
Next thing you know, he's going to be screaming "Yes, Queen" and donating to her OnlyFans.
She sat down next to Josh and the three of us talked until the bell rang and we had to go to class.
Okay, I won't be bullying him for being weird or gay because first of all that'd be pretty fucking hypocritical, but I will be bullying him for the weird way he presents himself around other people.
A few months passed and I became really good friends with Angelica.
Hey, can I stick my penis inside you? No, not till Friday.
She's looking down.
She's literally looking at his penis. He's like looking at her face and she's like, I wonder if those are 2 or 3 inches.
Angelica, but I wanted more. She got me a job at the corner store so we could hang out while I stocked shelves and she did inventory while sitting at the counter.
Okay, how come even in this fictional story this dude's being a mega simp? He's doing the physical labor while she's on her laptop. That would creep on her.
She was a cheerleader, and one night we were talking when she told me I should join the basketball team.
Well, if you want to be joining a team, you really should be joining the Special Olympics. Or the New England Patriots. Also, don't take offense to that, I don't even fucking watch football.
By then, she knew I had been homeschooled for a long time, and I had told her that I shot hoops all the time in the backyard.
How do you do, fellow kids?
She told me I should try out for the team, so I did.
Yeah.
As if I wasn't nervous enough trying out for the basketball team, the cheerleaders joined to watch, including Angelica.
Bouncing.
I was better at shooting hoops than any of the other guys.
Well, you might be shooting hoops, but it looks like you refuse to shoot your shot.
Even the ones already on the team.
What are you, Jake
The next
Paul?
trial was that I had to play against the best player. Stakes were high. If I won, I could join. We were both sweating, both concentrating on winning. I finally jumped in the air, and at the last second, the ball fell through the net, and I won.
Oh my god, such a heart-throbbing conclusion. I think I just pissed, shit, and came all at the same time. I don't think I can emotionally recover from such an amazing victory.
I ran up to Angelica, picked her up.
Rape.
What? Yeah, the what?
Imagine if I did that. You know, when I score a hole-in-one, which still hasn't happened yet, but if I were to score a hole-in-one, I wouldn't like pick a girl up. I might slap her ass, but I wouldn't like pick her up. I feel like that's a step too far. You know what I mean?
Yeah, picking somebody up. Yeah.
By the way, what kind of girl would fall for a guy with thick, circular glasses? Like, not glasses in general, but like thick, tinted, circular glasses. Like, who does that?
Up and spun her around. She laughed super loud, and that's
Don't be such a fool. She obviously just wants your microcephalic penis.
when I knew I had to ask her. "Will you be my girlfriend?" I blurted out.
Ha! No.
I wanted to facepalm. I was sweaty. Probably stinky, and she had just seen the ugly faces I make when playing basketball.
Not to mention you just literally shit your pants.
I thought I was about to get rejected in front of the most intimidating people at school. But then, she said yes.
I don't like where this is going.
I took her out on a proper date to a bookstore cafe she loved. And
hey, here's some advice to all the guys and lesbians watching this. If there's ever a situation where you're taking a girl on a date, do not take her to some fancy-ass restaurant. Take her to some place that's free. And if she won't go, drop the bitch.
I felt like the luckiest guy in the world.
Here's a little tip for all y'all, including Jesse. If you really want to take on a girl on a date, she'll remember, take her to a McDonald's bathroom. It'll be fun for all ages. 18 and up, unless you're EDP.
Why not the ball pit?
Giggity.
I was doing amazing on the basketball team, and life was pretty much going perfect for me. My parents were incredibly happy that I was finally able to have a normal life.
Well, statistically, in terms of the global population, you have a very abnormal life. You don't live in a shoebox, and you aren't eating a bowl of flies for dinner.
And they were proud that I was doing so well in every aspect of school.
Well, I'm proud that you're succeeding in special ed, but maybe get cooler looking glasses.
My Uncle Alfred occasionally checked up on the glasses to see if they had taken any damage, but I kept them in perfect shape.
Ha! No!
I went to basketball training every day after school, and practiced at home too, because we had the biggest game coming up. We were going to play against our school's rival school.
Look how buff they are.
Finally arrived. There was excitement and practiced at home.
Yeah, the other team was so buff.
We were
it's like the JoJo characters.
Yeah, without the cool hair sandwich.
It's like Giorno versus I like how all the faces are just like incredibly lethargic.
They look like Mii's. Like Nintendo Mii's.
They look
or like
straight out of
Snapchat.
Miiverse.
They play against our school's rival school. The day of the big match finally arrived.
The animation is so shit. It's so bad.
I feel like it's just 2 frames.
There was tension between our school and the visitors.
Look at this.
The day of the big match finally arrived. There was excitement in the air.
Really
everyone was ready to support our team. There was tension between our school and the visitors. We were uncomfortable having them in our territory. Before the match, we shook hands with the other team. There was an unspoken rule to squeeze the other team's hands as hard as possible to intimidate them.
Funny you should mention that, because there actually is a rule that you can't do that. That's not a real thing.
The other team's coach came up to our coach, and they got into a heated argument. "No glasses! You better get 4 eyes off the court!" the other coach shouted. "You want one of my best players to play blind? How about I blind you?"
Talk to me like that, you little piece of shit!
My coach shouted back.
Yeah, motherfucker. What do you think?
I think the coach is pretty badass.
I mean, like, at least he's sticking up for his, whatchamacallit, student disciples. I was like, how about I blind you, motherfucker?
I was afraid this would happen, since I'm technically not allowed to wear glasses.
Are you blind?
Our principal got involved and settled the matter. My parents had told her that I could hardly see at all without glasses, so an exception was made.
There you go, hating again.
Good.
When the timer started, we became animals. My team worked together like a machine, and we were winning.
Like a broken machine.
Suddenly, one of our best players tripped and twisted his ankle. It all seemed lost, but we managed. I was running towards a teammate.
Jesse, can I ask you a question? Did you also get a boner when he twisted his ankle?
Maybe a little bit.
Like, maybe just like half-mast?
Yeah.
Shouting I was open when I saw some jerk from the other school flirting with Angelica.
I then put a
She
ball
looked
in his
uncomfortable,
balls.
trying to get away. I was too distracted watching her.
I'm a weirdo.
Wanting to help her get away from that creep that I didn't notice my teammate passing to me. He hit me square on the jaw, and I stumbled backwards. I felt my glasses fall off. I shut my eyes fast enough for no one to see and kneeled down to look for them, still with my eyes shut. I could hear everyone else around me still moving, and then I heard glass shatter. People noticed I was on the floor, so someone pulled me up. They kept shouting at me to just open my eyes, but I shouted back that I couldn't.
Bitch ass yucca!
I just couldn't. Then I felt someone shove me full force and I fell backwards onto the floor, opening my eyes.
Soon, everyone around me caught the big gay and knew I was the biggest of the big gay of all. They wanted to steal my big gay powers. What the fuck is that? It's like a horror movie.
It literally, like, it's basically zombies at that point.
It's like if you add the N-word without any context. You just roll up, say, "What's up, Nigerians?" And then everyone just makes that face. Like, yo, home slice.
Go pink and red for a second.
Oh, and they are evil. Yup, they are going to tear them to shreds.
Then they returned to normal, but they all looked like beasts.
What the fuck?
What?
They look like they're from Yo Gabba Gabba. Like, look, it's retarded Elmo in the corner. Look.
Oh my god, the pink one. The pink one.
Look at it's retarded Elmo in the corner. Look, it looks like a Smurf, and Elmo had a demon child. Look at this one.
Yeah.
They stormed towards me, almost tearing each other to shreds to get at me. I ran out of there as quick as I could. But they grabbed hold of my basketball jersey.
Oh, that's hot.
I managed to make it through the doors, but they ripped part of my jersey off.
That's so fucking hot.
I didn't have a way to get home besides on foot, so I had to run.
Haha, you're poor.
I heard the entirety of my school and half the other school running behind me, but I didn't stop.
Wait, so if he stops looking at them and the powers go away, does that mean he murdered a bitch when it came to the nurse from earlier?
My eyes were open all the way home, so soon enough, I had this violent mob of people, almost the entire town, running full speed behind me. Pushing each other down to get at me.
Fuck, he's gonna get raped besides other people besides his uncle.
I'm surprised he has that much stamina.
Well, he got trained pretty well by his uncle.
I lost them for a second by cutting through a forest and making it home. When I ran in, my parents were alarmed. I told them everything that happened, and they ran to lock the doors.
They ran to lock his doors. They went to put on their shoes. They breathed air. It's so intense.
My dad called my uncle, and he said he'd be home soon. I ran upstairs with my mom and threw as many clothes as I could into a travel bag. How long will I have to leave for?
Well, hopefully forever.
I asked her. I don't know, darling, my mom said, sniffing and caressing my cheek. We heard honking downstairs, so I ran down and into my uncle's car.
And then it happened again. Oh, by the way, I have a question. What? Yeah.
At least it's not incest.
Do you know how uncles work? Wait, whoa. You know, let's look at this top-notch animation, like right here in this specific area. They couldn't even fucking bother to fill in his hand color. Look at this.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, I guess he should have a fourth finger. Let's just...
The animation's almost over. Why not just, you know...
Yo, giving up when you're almost done with the video is my job. These guys should try to care a little more. But I guess
I saw the mob of people.
Also, I wasn't talking about the uncle.
Drive! I shouted at my uncle.
At least the effects don't affect the
I
uncle.
pulled my hair out in frustration. My uncle was blabbing
Can you imagine?
About trying to make contact lenses next time, but I wasn't listening. The amazing life I had slipped through my fingers in mere seconds.
Yay, you're miserable. Victory dance.
What happened to Angelica?
Sure
Will I ever see her again?
Uncle's fingers.
It's been months. My uncle still hasn't developed the technology I need. I miss Angelica every single day.
How is any of this scientific?
Everyone in that town is still looking for me. I have to stay hidden.
What happened to the nurse then? Well, with that being said, I hope you survived the video, and these channels really need to be shut down. Well, with that being said, see ya.